Hello, my name is Damola. I am from Nigeria. I currently work with Coronation Life Assurance Limited, and I'll be sharing my thoughts with you on improving the global actuarial practice with artificial intelligence and data science. You would agree with me that the actuarial profession or the actuarial practice is one that is saddled with analytical technique. You would remember the predictive analysis, the descriptive analysis, and the prescriptive analysis, and all other analyses that are attached to our day-to-day activities. And as an actuarial student, you are looking forward to this. While I recognize that a lot is being done in this field using our current analysis tool, I know there is more to achieve. In the foreseeable future, using artificial intelligence, bringing in machine language, and using a lot of programming language and data science technique in achieving this. But it is not just in one forum. I am looking at the global accomplishments when it is being done everywhere this profession is carried out. Currently, analyses are carried out majorly on Microsoft Excel in this part of the world. That is what I do. And in my interaction with people, that is what is going on. Yes, we've achieved a lot with it. A lot of people have done in some inbuilt software, inbuilt system into Microsoft Excel like Prophet and all other softwares. Yes, and we are achieving a lot. But what do you think about artificial intelligence? What do you think about machine language inculcation into this? There are a lot of benefits and advantage. For example, we have easy automation. And we also have the opportunity to import and manipulate powerful data, running a lot of command without having to lag, without having excess, without having to wait, and without having to crash our systems. And do not forget, there is advanced statistical and machine learning capability when we bring in this artificial intelligence and all other programming languages into our analysis and techniques or tools used for this analysis. You could think about it that yes, this is currently being done. At least some actuary in the world are carrying this out and they are doing it currently. Why am I thinking about this? I am thinking about it in a global space, in a way where every one of us carry this out. Why is this a subject of concern for me? I was going through a video by Takanori Namakewa. Then I pick up one of his thoughts when he talked about using machine language model interpretation technique. He talked about future importance and how it is being calculated. Then he also talked about using conventional artificial intelligence, where this future importance is also being calculated, but it's very significantly each time it is calculated. And this makes it very difficult to compare. It makes comparison very difficult. And now it comes to it that if this carries on, and every actuary at each part of the world where they operate also come on to learn this on their own, and they carry out this conventional artificial intelligence or this conventional learning or programming that has been done, it is possible that we now start having differentials, and this differentials comparison will be very difficult to carry out. That is why I thought of a global practice, a global learning space where every actuary come together to have a foundation, to have same foundation of what this artificial intelligence is all about. Now, we all talk about some projects that we run for our regulators. For example, IFRS 17, Solvency 2, Basel, and all those things. Actuaries comes together to work with the regulator to make a foundation where every one of us then build on this foundation to set up my system, to set up my software, to set up my in-house capability to also work on this framework. Then on this framework, we establish and work. Why can't we have this with data science? Why can't we have this with artificial intelligence? If all actuaries come together just the same way we have the IFOA, we have the SOA, where there is a board regulating this, and it makes it easier for us because we learned the same thing. Although we might try to solve our questions differently, but at the end of the day, we have the same foundation, the same learning. Do you know the importance of artificial intelligence and machine language when we have the same foundation? when we have the same basis learning, it brings up everything we're doing together. Now, when we have differentials in results, it is easy for us to compare. It is easy for us to see why there is a difference. And do not forget, we are not plug and play. We have underlying parameters. We have underlying reason for setting up some things in our modeling. Now it is easy for me to play with my underlying parameters. It is easy for me to change my techniques. If there is a trend, if there is a downfall, if there is an uprise, then I can easily change this technique and then compare. Now when I talk to my external actuary, when I talk to other people, it is easy for me to talk to them because we have a basic knowledge, we have a foundation. All I am saying is, for us to improve the global actuarial practice when it comes to machine language and artificial intelligence, it is better that we have a level ground, that we have a foundation, that we have workshop that talks about all actuaries coming together, learning the same thing, having the same foundation of artificial knowledge, machine language. Then on this basis, we move forward, we progress. Then this way, we can easily bring up disruptive trends when we already have the same foundation. The disruptive trend brought up somewhere in Sydney, somewhere in London, somewhere in Bennett's, I understand. We have some trends like COVID-19, like the war in Ukraine, like every other thing, the climate change that are coming up now. When we have this artificial intelligence that goes on a global way for the actuaries, we can then come together and achieve this. That is the future. That is where I see every one of us in the actuarial space coming together under one umbrella, different workshops, different exercise, different exam, approving us and improving our artificial intelligence capacity. Thank you.